Everyone, namaste. Let us begin with a prayer to the Guru. Prayer to the Guru. So you just listen to the prayer with your eyes closed. So for the next one hour or so, we must be spending time with our eyes closed. Then we experience our environment, our body, our prana, our mind, our self very deeply with our eyes closed. So please keep your eyes closed and then listen to this prayer. You must have heard this prayer before, but it doesn't hurt if you listen this prayer once again. So with eyes closed, listen to this prayer. ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षीभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमः भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमः. So by this prayer you connect yourself to all the gurus, all the teachers, masters who come into the world and bless the humanity. We are connecting ourselves to those gurus by this prayer. Now we will have another prayer to Lord Ganesha, who is the remover of all obstacles. Vignaharta. No, you don't have to chant, you have to only listen. Just listen to what I am chanting. This is Lord Ganesha. Om Gananam Tva Ganapadigum Havamahe Kavim Kavinam Upamashravastamam Jeshtarajyam Brahmanam Brahmanaspada Anashrinvannodibhi Sidasadanam Mahaganapadaye Namaha. Thus, by this mantra you have plugged into Lord Ganesha, who is the remover of all obstacles. Now one more mantra by which you connect to the universal truth. Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudra Marudaha Kunvandi Divyaistavai Vedai Sangapada Upanishadai Gayandiyam Samaga Dhyanavastita Tatgadena Manasa Pashyandiyam Yoginaha Yasyandam Navidusura Suragana Devaya Tasmai Namaha Devaya Tasmai Namaha. So these three mantras were meant to connect you to the Guru Parampara, the Gurus, to Ganesha, who is the remover of obstacles, and the Supreme Truth, which we continuously meditate and from which comes our inspirations. Now we'll start our meditation. So your eyes closed for the next 1 hour. You keep your eyes closed and listen to these words. This is a guided meditation, and you are receiving the energy for meditation collectively from the collective source as well as from the guide. So consider yourself have been having plugged to the central circuit. So for the next 1 hour, you are exploring your inner self, your prana, your breath, mind, emotions, thoughts, memories, ego, and beyond. That inner theater, that is what you are exploring, which is much vaster than the outer theater. So for the next 1 hour, we keep our eyes closed and experience everything integrally. Our first meditation was on light, the light which emanates from our inner spirit, which has engulfed our mind, our body, and the entire environment around us. And we could see everything is a play of light. Jyoti Swarup. Our second meditation was on love. How love holds everything together. How everything was an expression of love. So the love can be invoked from your inner self. You don't have to get love from the other. But once you invoke your love from the inner self, you can radiate it everywhere. So we are keeping our eyes closed and experiencing everything integrally. So please keep your eyes closed. Please keep your eyes closed and sit properly. I request you not to talk because whatever you say is heard by everyone. It is disturbing others. So sit properly. Those who are sitting on the chair, their feet are planted firmly on the ground. The hands are resting on the knees. And your eyes are gently closed. Your attention is between the eyebrows. This is the proper posture for meditation. Because when the body is still, the mind becomes calm and the spirit awakens in such a mind. So that is the idea, to awaken the spirit, which is pure light, pure love. And you can see in that state everything is a play of light. Everything is held together by love, the force of love, the holding energy. Whether it is a family or a community or a nation or the whole humanity or the whole ecosystem, everything is held together by the principle of love. So the meditator realizes that. So you are sitting with your eyes closed, your hands are resting on the knees, you are totally relaxed, and your attention is between the eyebrows. And when you focus your attention between the eyebrows, you are able to watch the breath, the prana, the breath. So sit in that posture for 2-3 minutes so that you are settling in that posture. Sit in that posture for 2-3 minutes. And today we are going to meditate on fearlessness. Fearlessness is the nature of the spirit, your Atman, yourself. So therefore, we meditate upon our Atman, our self, as pure fearlessness. But before that, we have to prepare. Physically, you have to sit properly. Those who are sitting on the floor cross-legged and their hands are resting on the knees. Or even you can hold the hand in Chin Mudra. Chin Mudra is the back of your palm on the knees and the index finger touching the thumb. The other 3 fingers are held straight. If that is difficult for you, you simply place your hand on the knees. The first task of the meditator is to relax physically, physical relaxation. Because our fear has gone into our musculature. Fear has become your fault line, your normal state. So we have to watch all this. So first, physical steadiness. So your attention is between the eyebrows. Your eyes are gently closed. And we are meditating upon the experience of fearlessness, which is the nature of yourself. So just relax physically and breathe deeply. So after relaxing physically, you are practicing deep breathing, taking long deep breath and hold it as long as you can and breathe out. So take a long deep breath, hold it inside as long as you can, then breathe out. That makes you more relaxed. When you are tense or anxious, then the breath becomes shallow. When you are calm and quiet, the breath becomes deeper. And the meditator is one who takes personal responsibility for his or her well-being, who takes personal responsibility for his or her health. Meditator is one who takes personal responsibility for her or his happiness, which is the meaning of Swaraj, freedom. Freedom is when you take personal responsibility for your well-being. And we have already seen these meta values, health, happiness, and love can be invoked from within yourself. That is the basic premise of this meditation. And that realization makes you free and fearless. That realization makes you just and loving and sharing. Once you discover your inner resources, those inexhaustible inner resources, you feel free and happy. And regardless of your age, regardless of the color of the skin, regardless of your knowledge, regardless of your profession, regardless of your gender, we all have access to this infinite spirit. That gives us hope during these hopeless times. That gives us courage during these lockdown times. That gives us the immunity to fight the virus. So first we sit quiet, relax, and take long deep breath. So practice is half a dozen times, deep breathing. So you take a long deep breath, hold it for a while or as long as you can, then breathe out. And see how your body becomes relaxed. And you can see inner light now. You can see the energy of love arising in you. You feel to embrace the whole world. When you breathe deeply and slowly invoke that energy, all your hatred, all your suspicion, everything disintegrate. So take that long deep breath and hold it for a while before you breathe out. So do it half a dozen times. So your attention is focused between the eyebrows. You are taking long deep breath. Relax, relax physically. So we are trying to invoke all the energy from within ourselves. So do the pranayama, the deep breathing exercise. So as you breathe out, your stomach goes inward. It is a diaphragmatic breathing. So as you breathe out, you are throwing out your negativities. You are throwing out your fear. You are throwing out your hatred. You are throwing out your anxiety. Imagine like that. When you breathe out, you're cleansing your system. As you breathe out, you're converting your weaknesses into strength. These simple techniques can go a long way. In creating a sense of well-being in life. Now relax. Relax and watch your inner theater. The traffic of thought has slowed down. The traffic of thoughts have slowed down. You feel more centered. The unnecessary worries have disappeared. You feel more integrated just by this deep breathing exercise. It's a miracle, it's a magic. And now your attention is between the eyebrows. There are not many thoughts in the mind. Thought we have seen is a response from memory. When the traffic of thought has slowed down or almost halted, then you experience that inner space. You feel more loving. You feel more light inside. Now another exercise is to take out the tension and the fear from inside, is to do the Kapalbhati. So you take a long deep breath and forcefully breathe out through the nostril. You breathe in through the nostril, hold it for a while, and forcefully breathe out through the nostril. Do that 12 times. Breathe in. And forcefully breathe out through the nostril. You are breathing through the nostril and breathing out through the nostril. So 12 times. This breathing further reduces the tension and the anxiety level. So let us practice it once again 12 times. You relax for a minute. Your attention is between the eyebrows. Your body is totally relaxed. Muscles are relaxed. You don't feel the body weight around you. What Patanjali calls Angalakhavam, the lightness of your being. You feel very light. You don't feel the body weight. So relax for a while with your eyes closed, attention between the eyebrows. According to our mystic tradition, the prana is fundamental to our life. The prana controls the mind, the sense organs, the organs of action, our musculature, our body. Everything is controlled by the prana. When the prana leaves, you fall dead. So we are courting this prana by exercise, various exercises, to go deep into ourselves. The prana is the holding energy which holds the body together. The body, mind and memories, ego, everything together by the prana. So we are consciously breathing and our breath becomes very deep and we experience the whole body mind system is integrated well. So we practice the Kapalbhati 12 times once again. So take a long deep breath through the nostril, not through the mouth, nostril. And then breathe out forcefully. This enhances your immunity. This practice enhances your immunity, energizes your system. The Kapalbhati exercise clears your throats, the nasal region, and you feel immense energy as a result of this Kapalbhati exercise. Feel that. Feel that energy, integrate that. So those who practice Kapalbhati every day, no virus can attack them because their immunity, they are always on the high alert immunity. Relax. You must be seeing more light inside. You must be feeling more loving towards everyone. The next exercise is what is called Brahmari. Brahmari is you take a long deep breath and roll the breath inside so that the breath can go to every part of the body and heal. You can feel that healing sensation. The breath is the greatest healer. So you take a long deep breath and close your mouth and roll the breath inside. That's called Brahmari, like a bee, humming bee. Then breathe out. Again take a long deep breath and roll the breath inside. So you have to roll the breath deep inside, every part of the body, the breath has to go. Because our shallow breathing, we don't send the breath every part of the body, and that part of the body become atrophied or weak or sick. So in this exercise, we take a long deep breath and do the Brahmari. You do that also 12 times. You're taking a long deep breath through the nostril, your lips are closed, and then you are rolling the breath inside. This Brahmari helps you to heal various parts of the body. At this point, your body is a disintegrated, non-functional system, which is called illness. But if you let the prana work with your system, you are able to bring that integration and the healing experience. So continue this Brahmari for 12 times. The Brahmari helps to enhance your immunity. It increases your appetite. It improves your digestion. It heals the body. The prana is the greatest healer. The prana holds all the organs together and healthier. You can also hold your tongue upward and backward while you are doing the Brahmari. Try to do that. Fold the tongue upward and backward while you are doing the Brahmari. So these three pranayama techniques, deep breathing, Kapalbhati, forceful breathing out, and Bhramari, rolling the breath inside, will improve your immunity. No virus can attack you then. Then you become responsible for your health. You don't have to depend upon this dysfunctional public health system. You become your own physician. Your prana is the best physician. Now relax. At this point, your mind is so calm, still and serene. Your body is still, calm. Your breath is deep. And you see light everywhere. You feel to embrace the whole universe. But still there are deep set fears and anxieties in you, which has become your default nature. So when the mind is calm superficially, or the conscious part of the mind is calm, your unconscious problems manifest. The fear is an unconscious phenomenon. And the Upanishad says, the meditator becomes fearless. Abhayam vai praptosi Janaka. Yajnavalkya says to Janaka, his pupil, his student, you have reached the other shore of fearlessness. When you deeply contemplate upon the infinitude of your soul, your Atman, yourself, you reach the other shore of fearlessness. Fearlessness is the experience of the enlightened one who abides in his self or herself. But at this point, fear is embedded in your system, has gone very deep, has become pathological. So let those all fearful thoughts arise. In the seat of meditation, after doing all these exercises, you sit quiet and let the unconscious dread and fear and anxieties and hate arise. The Upanishad says, Doida dibhayam bhavati. Fear is when you see the other. The other belonging to other countries, other race, other color, other lifestyles, other religions. The other is the source of your fear. So when the mind is calm, then the unconscious fears manifest. So watch them. This is the time to watch them and exorcise those fears. Take out all those fears. You're afraid of your father who was very stern. You're afraid of your uncle who used to pinch you. You're afraid of darkness. You're afraid of the stranger. All those accumulated fears. In this seat of meditation, let them surface, let them manifest, let them bubble up. You will be able to burn down all of them in this seat of meditation. This seat of meditation, the way you sit, is like a fire pit, yajñashala, yajñakunda. So burn down all those fears. The source of your fear is the other. And when you go deep into yourself, the other is integrated into you. You embrace the other. Because deep down, there is no other. We all are the sparks of the same fire. But at this point, there are embedded fears in you. You see the whole world as your enemy. You feel a prey, and the whole world is a predator, including your stern father, including your teachers, the cane-waving teachers. So all those past experiences, let them all manifest, let it all hang out in this seat of meditation. What are you afraid of? Krishna says, be fearless. Sarvadharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja. Aham tvam sarvapabebhya mokshayishyami ma shucha. Don't grieve. So all this accumulated garbage, let it all manifest in the seat of meditation. So at this point, all those people who created fear, all those incidents will manifest in your mind. Abhayam vai praptosi janaka. O king, you have reached the shore of fearlessness. Duvidadhi bhayam bhavati. Fear is because you see the other as different from you. Fear is because you are so much identified with the body, which is mortal, which has to disintegrate. When you are no more afraid of death, then the fear disappears. When you accept death as an opportunity, when you accept disease as a cost, as a payment for your unintelligent way of living, when you accept responsibility for your illnesses, then the fear vanishes. Nayam handina hanyade, says the Lord Krishna. You can never kill, nor can you be killed. न जायते म्रियते वा कदाचित् नायं भूत्वा भविता वा न भूयात् अजो नित्यः शाश्वतोऽयं पुराणः न हन्यते हन्यमाने शरीरे. When the body disintegrates, you still, as a spirit, survives. When you accept the virus as your friend, not your enemy, the virus loses its capacity to hurt you. Love is the greatest healer. Hatredness is the greatest killer. So as you meditate, the mind is calm, the body is still, you get an insight into your infinite Atman or self. Then you realize nothing can hurt you. So all the fears, the fear of height, the fear of darkness, the fear of failure, the fear of the other, the fear of the stranger, all these fears, accumulated fears, let them all manifest and escape. As you see the infinite spirit, the all-encompassing infinite spirit, as you experience that, all the fears will go. So with your eyes closed, your attention between the eyebrows, having done all these exercises, having experienced the conscious mind as calm, you are letting the unconscious fears, anxieties, tensions manifest. Thus you go into the unconscious, the nooks and corners of the unconscious, with a flashlight and clean up the basement of your mind. And all other problems arise because of the fear. And the fear is because your extreme attachment to the body. When you are not attached to the body can heal itself. It is this uncalled for intervention or interference which has made the body dull and sick. So the meditator, with her eyes closed, attention between the eyebrows, just watches, just observes, letting the unconscious unfold itself. You're clearing the Aegean stables of the mind. So abhayam vai praptosi jana. Then you become fearless. You are not afraid of death. You are not afraid of losses. Because you have reached the depth of your being. So fearlessness is health. Fearlessness is love. Fearlessness is light. And the fundamental fear is the fear of loss. I may lose something. which is dear to me. I am clinging on to that. When you unclutch yourself, detach. So whatever you are afraid of losing is worth losing. It is not worth possessing. It is not worth the cost and the pain and the suffering. So let the unconscious fear, anxieties, fear of the coronavirus, fear of your falling health, fear of the prospects of death, fear of the prospects of old age. All these are because of your extreme attachment to the body. And you have a life more than the body. The body is something you have picked up on the way of your long journey toward the truth. So, Abhi, be fearless. You have nothing to lose. This body will perish. These possessions will have no use. So, invoke your inner infinitude. Live a fearless life. As Bhagavan says, Ananyaschintayando mam yajana paripasade teshamithyabhiyuktanam yogatshemam bhami. Your well-being will be taken care of. Don't worry. So find the source of your fear. One source is your extreme attachment to the body. Another source, the way you have been brought up. Your parents, your teachers, your uncles, your relatives, your neighbors. They all contributed in creating this fearful persona. So once you get into the jungle of the unconscious, and air out, clean up. Then you get access, permanent access to this infinite spirit, the shore of fearlessness. So Abhi, be fearless is the call of the Upanishads. When you are fearless, your immunity goes up. You recover your lost health, your lost ability to love the whole world. You become creative. You are no more a reactive person. So all that you need in life has already been provided. You have to only recognize and invoke it. Thus, the meditator sees the light experiences love and fearlessness. So I chant this mantra, you listen. Om Lam Vam Ram Yam Ham Hum Om. These bija mantras, you touch various parts of the body and take out the fear, take out the tension. Om Lam Vam Ram Yam Ham Hum 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 Om. As you listen to this bija mantra, you can feel the energy arising. You can feel you are more getting integrated. Your whole body mind is made up of letters, syllables, sounds. So by using the right kind of sound, the primeval sound, you are able to restructure, reorganize yourself. So listen to this primary sound. Lam Vam Ram Yam Ham Hum Ho 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 Lam Vam Ram Yam Ham Hum Ho. Now you remain in that state for 5 minutes, deeply centered, beyond the body, mind, ego complex, deeply centered. With no thought traffic, absolutely quiet and silent. In this deeply quiet state, the time, space, limitations are all wiped out. And you are resting in the lap of truth, the universal mother. You are deeply resting and recovering from a bad dream which has shaken you by the roots. Now you are in repose. Feel that light and love and fearless energy. You are not bound by the body. The body is a tool to explore and express your inner potential. If this body doesn't work, you can create another body. So live in that state of fearlessness. The other is your enemy. The other is your own extension. Together you create wonderful experiences. Divided, you fall apart. The meditator's job is to go deep into his own experiences. This embodied experience, you go deep. You hold on to the prana, you go deep. You hold on to the I experience and you go deep. Instead of simply floating in the sphere of language, words, you go deep. And concepts, you go deep. Thus you experience the light and the love and the fearless, all-embracing energy, where there is no other. There is no object, there are only the play of subjective experience. Now at the end of the meditation, having experienced your depth being, having nurtured and nourished yourself, you come back to the body, to the mind, to the prana, to the world, and chant the Om mantra. So I chant, you can chant with me, or you can simply listen to the chant. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace be, peace be, peace be. Let there be peace inside, peace outside, peace in the forest, peace on the seashores, peace in the heavens, peace among communities, peace everywhere. Now you can open your eyes slowly. I hope you had a good experience. And so we have, these are called upasanas, meditated upon three ideas: love, light, and fearlessness. Our next meditation will be on the low self-esteem. Low self-esteem. I feel useless. Though nobody else feels like that, only you feel it. I feel useless. And that controls my behavior. Wherever I go, I feel diffident, lack of energy, low self-esteem. So what is the source of that? Why should you feel like that? Let us work on that through meditation. Not by psychological analysis. Psychological analysis, they will give you a reason and you feel, there is a reason, so let me feel all this. No, that's not the method. By merely reflecting, meditating on this low self-esteem, that experience, you can convert it into high self-esteem. But that is not against the other, but it is only inspiring yourself. So that will be our meditation. Next time we will meet again next Sunday, 7 o'clock, and till such time, my best wishes, prayers, and for your health and your well-being. Thank you very much. Hari Om.